neurocepting, and this is where people get really messed up, is we're neurocepting frequency all the time. But because the world has become so dependent on the 20%, we only process 20% through our mind, our brain. Everything else is afferent through the body, right? But we've grown up in this culture, and it's only starting to change now, where we've used the mind and made it stronger and more important than the 80% of our body. Oh, what were we doing? I've always
Yeah,
been a frequency gal. Like, frequency has
right.
been my way forever and ever, but I was taught to not depend on it, that I couldn't trust it, that my intuition was bullshit.
Right. And
Right.
that's for the stuff
And
that's less important too, right? When it's a really important decision, you got to use your least effective part of you to make it. Right.
right, which, I mean, my goodness, no, no wonder I numbed myself with alcohol for so long, because I
Sure.
was so scared of this. I was so scared of this beautiful body of mine.
Hmm.
And, so what you're saying basically is like, how do we start to attune to that frequency that is ourself? And so I work in parts work, I work in nervous system work, I work in somatic experiencing. So put all these three things together, and it's like, our nervous system is designed to scan for safety or danger. Basically, we're always scanning for danger. How do we start to attune ourselves to scan for safety instead, to scan
Hmm.
for what's right instead of what's wrong? That
Hmm.
takes a massive regrooving, a massive realignment, in your words, a massive change of frequency, because to stop focusing on the outside world is so, it's life threatening to the nervous system.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like on that first part of your path with your students, it's like you're asking them to focus on themselves, and they're like, oh no, that's too selfish. But what I, from my perspective of what I would correct and adjust that as, is I'm like, actually your nervous system is literally keeping you safe right now. So we have to find a new safety. We have to anchor into a new safety. And that takes practice to get the system, the physical system, to start attuning to that.